Remember what I said about my favorite type of Pokemon? Ones that look like they're just constantly serving. Hi! Welcome in! Hello! Hee. Welcome in, y'all! Welcome back. If you were here earlier, good to have you. Good to have you. Hold on. Closing the phone. Normally it's hold the phone, but we're closing the phone. I literally hit go live a second ago, and then my software crashed. And I was like, that's super rude. Because I was trying to stream, and they were like, well, we're trying to crash. And I was like, that's really rude of you. Oh my gosh. Jahara, please. Calm down. But it's okay, because then we're back. I was like, rude. We started it. What are we building today? I don't know. We don't know. We're going to hop like literally right in. We don't have time. We're hopping right in. We're going to see. I'm going to show you what I did build. I built 2 buildings while y'all were away. I'm getting a little bit faster at builds. I built 2 buildings while we were away. So I'll show you what I built, and then we'll decide what we're going to build next. Because I don't know. I don't know what we're really feeling. I'm not sure really what we're feeling today. Also, I think I have like 0 lumber, actually. I haven't been taxing my Sharpie boys lately. So let me hop into Pokopia. Close Violet. I did save. No worries. Let's go. Also, I'm recording. Yes, thank you. Hello, Toon Boy. Hello, Mr. K. Hello, Nika and Adrian and Anan and Pascat. Welcome in, everyone. We're here and we're early. Wow. Okay, I was like, are we getting into the game or not? I'm currently renovating the lighthouse zone. Ooh. Sometimes I swear, like, I'll turn on the game and I'll have no ideas. And then sometimes something will strike me as an idea and I'll be like, I love that. Let's do it. So I'm kind of going to just like show you what I've been building and we'll get into it. I'm actually going to put my glasses on for this. Were any of you here when I was talking about the fact that my eye was twitching? It's been twitching a lot lately. I did a little bit of research on that. Apparently, that can happen if you're having like a lot of eye strain. There's like many reasons, but one of the reasons cited was possible eye strain. And I was like, I don't have that. Says the girl who doesn't wear her glasses while she streams for 7 hours a day. Okay. So let's pop in. Let me show y'all what I made. I'm so excited. I have plans, and sometimes an idea sparks in my head and boom, that's the thing I'll do. I think that's the best way to play though, Adrian. Don't you agree? Like, just do whatever you feel like doing that day. Whatever you feel like doing that you have to do. I don't know. I can't, like, executive myself into doing exactly what I planned, personally. I can't do it. Anyway, so we're in the Rocky Ridges Museum. This is my house. I swear, this is, like, a reflection of how I am in real life. I don't prioritize myself, I guess. That's not even like I do. But, like, I'm not decorating my own room. I'm decorating everybody else's house. All right, so let me show y'all what I done did. Bing, 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 bing. Welcome in. Okay, so we're going out the front. And this is the view. I added some foliage, as you can see. We have a lot of trees. We've got some bushes. Okay, you know, like it's working. Hello, Mondoon. How's Mother's Day? It was lovely. Absolutely lovely. I loved it. Okay, so we're here. We're getting started. 190 stream streak is crazy. So let's walk down to what the last thing that I did. I told you I wanted to make a like sort of woodworker's blacksmith shop. I have to say it turned out better than I was hoping. I finished it. So here is the blacksmith shop. It looks good, right? A little blacksmith hut. Over here in the corner, we have some, you know, construction things. We also have some on this side over here. But like we got a little blacksmith shop. It's even got a little chimney. Have y'all tried putting the little bread ovens as a chimney? I think it looks pretty good. Got a little backwards. So you can walk in. You got some chimneys. You got, you know, a smelter. We've got like a habitat back here. We've got a place for chopping wood. I don't have any axes in this game, but you can, you know, you can imagine. We have a little area here. Okay, and then you walk through onto the inside. And it's just a cute little cabin. Just a cute little cabin, you know? Pew, pew, pew. Boing, boing, boing. I did add it to the thumbnail. Nice catch. So yeah, this is cute. Right now, Girder lives here. So this is the entrance. You just come here, you know? So then on the other side, you can like walk this way. And then over here, we have what I'm going to make the entrance to the mines. The mines. So this is going to be the entrance. This is the entrance to the mines, but we have to like guss it up somehow. We got to guss it up. But then, you know, we have our graveyard. Looks great. I also moved Murkrow in here. Used Murkrow in here. And so, you know, you walk out and then you've got like a little, it feels very villagey, right? It's starting to give village with a gigantic mansion in the middle, which is really what I'm hoping. I want to build some houses along the back. So yeah, I love how this turned out. It's probably one of my smaller houses that I've built in the game, but I think it's cute. And then let's go this way. I built something totally different. So we passed the train station as well as passing the entrance to the mansion. Hello, Joan. Welcome in. And then we find this place here. I built a little factory. This I got from another YouTuber that built a similar factory, but it was much bigger. I just built a really small version because I liked the idea. So it's a factory. There's an entrance over here. You can come in here and it's got a smelter. It's got a concrete mixer. It's got some filing cabinets. I've got a chest and a crafting bench. We've got a vending machine, and then in here we have an office, little office area with a fridge to put stuff in, and then all of these cabinets up top, and then you can also cook here. I need to put a what do you call it? A stove. I need to put a stove in here, so that way I can come here and I can cook. I can do all of the cooking that I need. I can keep food here. We can craft, and then I can have basically glass or iron or gold or copper smelted here, and then concrete as well. This is designed to be a house for a Pokemon. This is designed to be a house for a Pokemon. I just have to decide who I want to bring here and make this their permanent house. Obviously, it needs to be somebody. I think I need at least 2 Pokemon. One that can smelt and one that can do the proper crushing for this. So I'm thinking we need like a fire Pokemon for here, right? And then we need, I don't know if we need Girder's grandpa. I don't know if Girder's grandpa is the only one that can do it. Let me see. Let me see. Because he's got the crush. So I think any Pokemon with the crush ability could do it. Anybody with the crush ability. He likes exercise, construction, stone stuff, slender objects, grip activities, and spicy flavors. We could bring him here temporarily. Because he's in the Skylands right now. As far as fire, I don't know who I want to bring here for a Pokemon that can do a little bit of smelting for us. I also need to bring a chopper here, but I'm not really sure. So just things to think about. What language are the newspapers in? Nothing real. It's a fake language. Any writing in Pokopia is all just fake. As you can see here, also fake. Just a little something. No, it's definitely not English. It's fake. All signs and writing is nothing. Hello, sir. The caretakers. So that's what I made the last time I was here. Oh, I also forgot. Hold on. It has a roof. up here with also like this little air conditioning thing. It feels very real. I feel like I did a good job making it real. The only thing is like there's nothing really up here. I'm also considering, this is like kind of silly, but like what if I put the lift here, like on this side, and then had it go all the way over to the blacksmith's place? I'm not really sure why I would do that other than the fact that I'm lazy and don't want to walk sometimes, but that's kind of what where we're at right now. The house is looking pretty good. I don't have any rooms in here or like people like Pokemon assigned to these rooms, but I do have some things like set up in here. Hello Lass, hello Mateo, hello Lisi in here for like our space room eventually. So, like, I'm not sure what I want to do today. We have so many options of things. As far as, like, rooms, I have Rocky Ridges at level 9 right now. Ooh. Sometimes it looks like Lampent is, like, flexing. And it's pretty cute. So I feel like I should give, like, another room to somebody. I can't decide if I want to like design a room for someone today or if I should make something entirely different. Oh, Charcadet, what are you doing in here? My super awesome and cool quiz game. Sure, baby. Actually, now that you're here, I think I can tell you a new place to live, my guy. Hold on. Glimmet's least favorite flavor. I'm going to say spicy. Okay. I had no idea, but thank you. Hey, can you follow me, actually, Char? I'm so glad. Can you follow me? Follow me, baby. Bim, 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 bim. Okay, let's go. I did a nice underground, poison cavern with limestone moss, stalagmites, and stalagmites and stalactites. Is what you mean, Phoenix? So stalagmites and stalagmites and stalactites. From Grimer, Zubat, and Crobat. Ooh, that sounds nice. Come here, Charcadet. Oh, I love how they will never hop over these things. They're so funny. Come here, buddy. Do you want to live here? I think it would be really cute. In this empty house. Maybe I should put a bed in the office. For now, I'm not actually... Okay, that empty house or this empty house? Let's put them in the one, like the little office first, because it's cozier. But like technically everything outside of this house here should still like reach everything that's outside of. Yeah, okay, that still counts for this. Oh, and then he's just going to sleep standing up. Okay. Okay. No worries. You're not late. Do I have anything that I can have him smelt while I'm here? No, but let me go get something real quick because I could use some stuff. Because I am out of so much stuff, y'all. I'm trying to think of what... I'm trying to think of like what feels inspiring. Do you ever just feel like you need to run around in a game for a minute? Oopsies, wrong thing. To feel like what you want to do. Oh my goodness. Is that all of the brick that I have? If that's all the brick that I have, then girl, hold on. Let's go do that. Okay. I'm going to need that soon. A true soldier. He does need a little bed. Hi, buddy. He actually matches in this place quite well with the reds and the yellows. And so we're going to put... Oh, just kidding. I actually don't even need to put that into the smelter. That being said, I should put that in here. I have so many little, little areas that I can put stuff in just to make sure that we're all good. Oh, I forgot about all of that iron that I have. Hold on a second. Okay. One, two. No, is that it? Okay, that's it. Let's get all of that out. I learned a really easy way to farm ore on the Dream Islands, you guys. And I've been eating it up. I don't like dig for ore anymore. At all. Hold on. If I put copper in here, will he just do it? Or do I need to tell him to do it? As he's walking away. I might need to tell him to do it. All right, can you follow me? Thank you. Should only take you a few minutes. Okay. Oh, and let me put the iron ore that I just got there. So I always just have that to put there. Ooh, okay. How's Mewtwo in that bathroom? That's a good point. That is a really good point. How is Mewtwo in that bathroom? Aw, come on. Who took my cars? When you build a subway? Did you forget? Kind of. Not necessarily forgot. It's just like, you know, there's like a lot going on. Learning all tips and tricks from Jahara before I decided to get this game. Really silly. Ooh. Hold. Actually, I have a question. If I time travel the day ahead, then back to current, do I have to wait 2 days to refresh Dream again for... I actually can't answer that question, Phoenix, because I refuse to time travel in this game. I have never done it. I have never time traveled in Pokopia because I don't know what that's all about, and I'm afraid if it messes things up, I've seen some people mess it up and like end up like hard blocking their game and like ruining their playthrough. I'm too scared. I've never done it. Oh, what's this? Sewer cover. Do you get inspiration from Pinterest or watching other builds? I get inspiration from both. I have a Pokopia Pinterest board. I watch other builds. And sometimes I just like think of something. Y'all have given me some really good ideas as well. I'm just not sure what I want to work on next. My problem, I don't know if any of you, I like to build really big stuff. But I have a hard time finishing it. Like I finished Aurora's mansion and I finished renovating the museum to look like a ghost Pokemon place, but then I need to like furnish out every room. And like that's a really big project. And weirdly enough, I have a hard time like doing the same decorating style over and over and over again. So I make like 10 rooms, but then I only decorate like 4 and then I'm like done. And then I'm like, bah, what should I do now? But I kind of want to do some more like colorful building. I'm also interested in taking a prefab and like changing prefabs. I kind of want to make a town, if that makes sense. But like a town with like, I want to like build out a road and then set up a bunch of prefabs. Because one of the issues that I have in this game, as amongst the other ones I've listed, I don't know if y'all can relate, but like we see a lot of amazing builds that are like singularly amazing. But I'm like, I want to see how that build looks like in the wider scheme of your entire area. What does that look like? How did you get that to look ingratiated in the area? I'm always really impressed by like builds that like are really like have a lot of flow between them rather than like someone builds like this one big thing next to this other big thing. And I struggle with that personally. So like I'm always trying to find creators that are like basically making it look more like a town or a city with like some cohesiveness to it. So I am gonna buy this because I think this would be really cool flooring. Took like 2 weeks away from the game and now I went crazier than before. Yes. Also, hello Loris. Finally get to get electricity and wake up. Snorlax. Ooh, you did it. What about the legendary habitats? I don't have many. I have Mewtwo and I have Mew. I haven't made really any active looks. I can't believe I got Mewtwo. That was a total fluke, by the way, that we even got Mewtwo like that. Oh my gosh, I'm carrying so much stuff, you guys. I need to put this away. To get a Switch too, so I can play this game and other Pokemon games as well. You should. Pokemon fun. Hello, Nerdy Cheesecake. Thank you. I've been wearing it all day. It's a little... Oh. The only amazing builds I've seen are yours because I tend to avoid watching Pokopia, though I have seen a gorgeous Miss Manja's Witch Sauce the other. Was it Zoebeam? Because I follow Zoebeam and she did an amazing Miss Manja's Witch House where like the top is like a witch hat. It's probably that one. We watch all of her videos. She comes out with one once a week. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I need them to do this. And you do come out of nowhere for me too. Yeah, I was not looking for them. It was absolutely insane, and I feel like I don't deserve it, but that's okay. But that's okay. Wait. Inspo just struck. You know what I think we should build? We should go to the Skylands and build a house for the Tinkaton line. Because they don't have houses yet. Tinka-tink, Tinka-tough, and Tinkaton. I feel like we should build like a big, kind of like a version of what we just did for Girder. What we just did for Girder, but we should do it for the Tinkaton line in pink. Like not even the soft pink. I'm talking like the bright pink. And I think the entire house should be like bright colors. Oh, yes, hello. Pile of silver powder. Oh, okay, interesting. Cause I'm like, I cleared out a pretty big area in the Skylands, and I think I'm ready to like start working on it. And I feel like the Skylands is the most whimsical place that we could do. But I also think, what do you think for the Tinkaton house? Do you think it should be one story or multiple stories? I think it would be easier to make it one story, but like then it could be more, we can't make it too spread out, you know? Question, please, do tell me if I can't put many hours in Pokopia, is it still worth me buying then? That's for you to decide, Yona. It depends. Value proposition is a very personal thing. If you think you being able to play it and having fun is worth it, then yeah. I always do like a cost per use thing, but like if it's something that is just kind of out of your budget and you don't think you're going to be able to play it much, then I would probably say no. But if you want to play it and you think it'll be worth even a couple plays, then yes, like that's totally up to you, you know? Do I think it's a really good game? Yes. Do I think that means it has any value for you personally? No. But that's because I don't know you. More things. Hi, Rika! Yeah, I was thinking that too, Nerdy. The only issue with them having multiple stories is that they don't utilize the different stories, right? Wait! What if we made like a compound? That sounds crazy. What if we made a compound? Like a house in the center and then like a house on the side with like a yard in the center of it so that they go from house to house. And we'll make the one in the center for Tinkaton, and then we'll do the smaller ones on the side for Tinkatink and Tinkatuff. You know, that way like they actually like utilize all of the space. Because it's true. I made the place for Gardevoir, and they never go up and down. I never see them around. It's really it's really upsetting. That sounds like so dramatic, but I feel like when you put so much work into building these builds, like you want to see the Pokemon use the space. Y'all get it, right? You're just like, it just sucks that they never use it after I spent all of this time making it for them. You know? I found that when you make the upstairs the house, they do balcony door, they use both pretty regularly. That's what I did. They live upstairs, but they still don't come down as often as I would like. I mean, I'm also not like 24/7 in their faces, but... So maybe we could try that. A compound. The vision that I have, a creator did a martial arts sort of shrine compound where they had a big building in the back and then 2 spaces on the side. I think that could be fun. Yes. I'm sorry. Let me get these appraised very quickly. I don't have any lumber. I'm sorry to say. But we can at least what's the word? Map it out. Let me go get a bunch of volcanic ash. Let me go get a bunch of volcanic ash and we can at least map it out. I love doing that because then you can replace the walls with stuff, you know? Manic Pixie, get it done vibes for them for sure. Yeah. That's a really creative out of the box thinking. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. I think it could be fun. A little compound so we can get to see them go through in and around. Okay. Also, hi Silver and hi Phoebe. Ooh, poison barb. I always do the small relics first because I think the bigger ones are always more fun. And I don't want to I want to get like the good stuff up. I wonder, it's kind of hard to say as adults, but when you were a kid, were you eat your favorite food on the plate first or save your favorite food on the plate for last kind of eater? I feel like that says a lot about how you treat things in life as an adult. I was a save my favorite food for last kind of eater. So I'm like, so I have, and I always tell people, I'm like, because you want the last flavor to be your favorite one. You know? A nibble, but a safe fave for last. I love that. As a kid, it was a eat it first, now I save it for last. Depends on the temp. I always spoiled my dinner, sadly. No! Say the best. I was just wondering, when are you going to check the museum in Legends EA? Well, not sure. I don't have any plans for it right now. Oh, a cart for room service. Oh, cute. I've never gotten one of those before. Appraised? Okay. So let me just get these appraised. Is there a look at the plate and getting overwhelmed type of food eater? That's how I feel in the game. Yeah, I can see that. It turns out I'm a never quite finish a project kind of gamer here. This sounds like blasphemous, but I almost wish they didn't give us as much space as they gave us in this game. I almost wish they didn't give us as much space as they did. Ooh, I got the Snorlax bed! Finally! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad! Oh, is my bag full? Oh my goodness, okay. My bad. Let me just drop this leaf right quick. Well, not right now. Not right now, because I have so much stuff in here. Still have 2 left. Not right now, Dartrix. I'm sorry, I'm busy. I gotta go put some stuff away. Let's go. Oopsies. I always press the B like we're gonna go. But I gotta hurry up and head over there. Boing, 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 boing. You built a subway? Oh yeah, you didn't see? Yeah. We got a little subway going on. Hi. Okay. Now that we're not building here specifically anymore, I think I might go put everything away in Pallet Town. You built all these block by block? Oh, well, technically, yes. But I'm going to need a lot more of this. So hold on. Must have taken so long. Yeah. Overall. This was the museum. I just modified the inside of this. So I didn't build the building itself. But all of the other stuff I did build. They're not prefabs, no. Where's everybody? Okay, let me go to Pallet Town and drop all of my stuff off, and then we'll come back and get a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, Lumi. I really need to do like an actual video with the tour of everything so that y'all can see it and like reference it and use it as inspiration. If you so choose. No pressure to use it as inspo, of course. How long did it take you to build the subway? I don't know. I blacked out. I had to destroy the entirety of the mountain in the way first. From the top all the way to the bottom. For one. So a really long time. But I did do it in one sitting, I will say. I destroyed the mountain part in one sitting and then managed the other thing in one sitting. Your Bleak Beach house is a very, very inspiration worthy. Oh, thank you. I haven't been back to my Bleak Beach house in a hot minute. Because look, y'all. Here's Tink and they don't have a house. Sorry, diva. I gotta put everything away. Would you take photos or reels of your builds and post on YouTube or Discord? Oh, no, I mean like make a YouTube video of it, Lacey. Make a YouTube video of it. Let's just put everything away. Look, guys, I made a bunch of vines. So I have a bunch of vines to have. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we got that nap time bed for Snorlax. Yay! Okay. Let's go chairs. I'm trying to keep as organized as possible now so I don't have to be upset later. Lights, camera, action. Technology. We're gonna keep those on me. Fossils. As well as other. We'll leave that. Big accessories. Big accessories. Beds. Do I have any beds in here? Nope. Tables. Tables. Oh, big accessories. That counts as yes. Okay. Post-processed stuff. Paper. Pre-processed stuff. Okay. Keep all of that. All right. Any kind of land that I don't need. Oh, I'm out of space here. Let's try this one. I did have a bed. I literally have a Snorlax bed. What's wrong with you? Okay. We'll put all of this away, but we're going to leave the volcanic ash. Okay. Then other build materials for houses. Soft blocks. Carpet. Hard blocks. Sorry, I'm like locking in for a minute so I can get this done. Ooh, soft blocks include this carpet. Okay. Also, post-processing would also include a paint. But I'm going to put paint. And the berries. Ooh. Hold on. Oh. Snorlax bed. Snorlax bed. Snorlax bed. And then also just plates because I don't know where else to put those. Okay. All of the things one must get done. Alright. Paint, 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 paint. We're going to need a lot of pink paint to do... I think you need pink and red to do the pink that I need. So... But I have a lot of red paint. Congo, thank you for resubscribing. I really appreciate it. We're going to keep the pink paint. We're going to put the berry in here. I forgot about the concrete steps. Real quick. Let's do the berries of the day. You can technically do this twice a day if you start early enough. I'm just gonna let those die, and then I'm gonna go back over here for a second. I love the way this turned out. This is kind of the style that I think I want to go for Tinkaton's compound, but pink. Pink and purple, maybe? Hot pink, baby pink, and also purple. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna try. Hot pink, baby pink, and purple. Hot pink, baby pink, 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 purple. We can do it. Rugs. Oh, sorry. I can do it. We have our food. We have our this. We have... Oh. Woo! The inventory management in this game is no joke. Quite literally. Alright. Now all of the trees should be deceased. They are. Excellent. There's just so many things you could do. Sometimes, though, it's nice to just, like, pick something and lock in. To be honest, I really should create, like, an actual home base in one of these places that, like, has, like, everything I need for, like, to, like, make berries. Maybe I can put that here. Maybe in front of here, I can do a whole factory, like a personal home base in Pallet Town, where I can collect my berries, I can get paint made, all of, like, my chests are there. Maybe I'll make that a project for myself. And then I just have to come back to Pallet Town whenever I need to pick things up, instead of doing it the way I do now, which is, like, moving all of my stuff to be closest to wherever I'm at, which is, like, fine. But yeah, it makes it a little annoying over time. Alright, let's also grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually. All my berries went in here. Oh, and then we're getting so much. Hello, Ale. Welcome in. You're very sweet. All right, Tink. Don't you think? I think bright pink, pale pink, and purple will work for your house. Gray and stuff, like the other colors are gonna come in naturally, like with like the road and stuff. But as far as their houses, I'm just thinking of the general color scheme. I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so now that we've got that going, let's just go to Aurora's real quick, so that she can start on this pink paint, because we're gonna need a lot of it. She's not home. Oops. Let's call her home. Hi, Queen. Okay. Can you please look at these berries for me? I would like you to make some paint. I also wish that you could get the Pokemon to just do a lot more paint at one time. 50 is pretty good though. But like, can I not just give you every single berry that I have? Because you know how you can put 99 of like ore into a smelter and they'll just work until they do all 99. I wish you could do that with berries instead of having to come back every little bit. I've been watching some Digimon clips and thought about you in a Digimon series, and whenever your Digimon is in mid-Digivolution sequence, you just hear you screaming, woo, oh my god, girl, and while but you're just hopping down, wiping your eyes and crying. I would be their biggest hype person ever. All right, let's go back to the Rocky Ridges. It's literally 3:43. We've been here since 3 already. This is what I mean by like the time in this game just passes so fast. We'd be like, oh, what did you do in 43 minutes? And you're like, inventory management. Just kind of like put some of my stuff away. Hummed and hawed about what I need to do. Got some like paint going. I'm going to get some wood going. You know, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I can only make 20 bricks at a time. Exactly. 20 is the lowest. That's why I said like 50 is not bad. Like 20 is crazy. My husband loves this game. I really should try and get it. It looks so cute. You should. Y'all would love it together. All right, now let's pick up a bunch. I love how it, oh, it's because of the rocks. Girl, let me get these rocks in here. I'm also just gonna grab whatever red paint I have left. Okay, so we got 200. That's not too bad. Okay, let's get a bunch of volcanic ash. I'm just gonna take this with me. I'm just thinking, yeah, okay, that should be enough. Okay. To the Skylands. I have an island in mind. I have an island in mind of where we can do this. There's an island that I've been slowly breaking down because I want the island to be as clear as possible. I think that's what it is. I try to like build, I think when we were in the wastelands, I was trying to build with the terrain of the island. But like in some of these places, I just want to tear everything down to the studs and start over. You know? My daughter asked that I message, I love that house for that tall Pokemon. It's so cute. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I made it extra big specifically for that tall Pokemon because I didn't want her to hit her head on anything. So that means a lot. All right, let's go. Oh, and Pokemon, I'm always on this side lately. All right, we're here. This is my current hodgepodge island. Everybody here is very happy, but they're just kind of living wherever. Also, this guy showed up. Scared the bejesus out of me. And then also look at these. Oh, hi, Mewtwo. Also, this glorious diva showed up. Look at this glorious diva. My god, right? So yeah, Superior lives here. Fantastic. My first time meeting them. I love them so much. Oh. Ooh, excellent. Thank you so much. That was a lot of concrete. Okay. So you're like, okay, Jahara, so like, where are you thinking to put the Tinkatons? The Tink's house, okay? This island is covered in makeshift habitats. Simply cannot have, right? I can't destroy it because everybody lives here. However, this island over here, I have done a great deal of terraforming. So let me go see. Dratini's in, so like all of this used to be lime. Hello? Limestone. I was like limestone. All of this. was a big mountain. Big mountain. I destroyed it. Can you name the Pokemon? The one that I just showed? Talking about Superior? So I destroyed this, not because I was trying to get rid of it for like a house, but because I wanted to make marble. This is where I got all the material for Aurora's house. Because, you know, we built her gigantic marble mansion. This is where I got all of that limestone from. So all of this is totally leveled now. And then we have Tinkaton's little makeshift house right here, which I actually don't necessarily have a problem with. It's kind of chaotic, but you know. So I'm thinking we can kind of like level this out. I can fill in the ground, and then we can make this entire thing a compound for... Oh, name them? No, they're not yours. You don't own any of the Pokemon in this game. They just live in here. So no, you can't name them. Their names are their name. But you know, so I'm thinking we have all of this space here. We could totally make a compound on this island for the Tinka line. I just got to fill some stuff in. Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! So, with that in mind, let me just start getting stuff around. Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid. Let me just start getting stuff out the way. And then we can turn this, the whole thing. This whole island needs to be let me not be using scary words like cleaned. There's a lot of space now. We just got to really clean it up. And then I can decide if I want this to stay a road that goes into the compound. And that would kind of make sense. I can see that, like, working. I think we could make our first thing is to clean all of this up. And then we can work on it. I hope you had an amazing stream. Wait, I don't need to destroy any of this. Don't destroy that Jahara. Okay. I'm just about to clean up this entire area and turn it into an island dedicated to Tinkaton. I think they deserve it. And I think that it makes sense that it would be in the Skylands where colors are celebrated. Ooh, you were playing Ocarina of Time. I've never played that one, but I've heard really good things. I mean, I've heard good things about all Zelda games personally. Because Superior. Can the yellow brick be dyed? It can be. Yes. Thank you. Love your streams. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for the raid. So happy to have you. Feel free to stick around. You know, your playthrough of Expedition 33 is my favorite. Oh my god, thank you. That was such an emotional playthrough for me, but it really like changed my life, like low-key. Actually, high-key. High-key changed my life. Okay, I'm gonna pick up all of this. I kind of like the ground being a hodgepodge of stuff over here, to be honest. So I'm not necessarily gonna change that right now. But I am just gonna continue to clean up. Also, as for this, I think maybe we'll keep it. I don't think I should get rid of it. I think we should just repair it. Like I said, I want this to be a big, like, compound for Tinkatink and their family. And I think that they wouldn't mind having a big thing like this on it. So let's see. I actually tried to play Animal Crossing back in the day, Emma. I really don't like it. I'm a certified Animal Crossing hater. It's too slow for me. I was like, no. Which is actually why when Pokopia came out, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it. But hey, you know. What are you going to build for Tinkatank? So what we're thinking is in this big space that I cleared here, I have to finish clearing this part of the mountain. I'm going to make a compound. So I'm going to make a house in the center and then 2 houses to the side. I haven't quite figured out in where and what, but I'm going to do a house that I'm going to make probably a 10 by 10 house for Tinkaton, and then maybe a slightly smaller house that's the same, or maybe identical for Tinkatink and Tinkatuff. Yeah. We're going to do that. And for now, I'll leave Tinkatuff's, Master's Tower Tinkmaster's tower here. And then we'll leave this as well. I think we can repair it. But first things first, let me just get this out of the way. And then I'm going to start just like mapping it out with, what do you call it? Volcanic ash. I'm just going to start mapping it out with volcanic ash. Hold on. So I'm just going to like picking up stuff that I can't really destroy. Do you have a style in mind? I'm actually thinking of I'm not really sure. At first, I was thinking of I built a dojo. I don't know, maybe we should vote on it. Maybe we should vote on it. This is not the most efficient way, but I just kind of want to get it over with. Because we built a dojo. I've done like something really fancy. I think I want to try a style I've never really done before. You know? I think I want to do something a bit more chaotic. But I think that kind of comes down to, do I want something modern or more Western or more Eastern inspired? I was thinking of Eastern inspired, but I might try for something modern. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure at all. Aw, thank you, Queer. I appreciate that. Have I ever played Hollow Knight? No, but but my husband has, and I don't like platformers. I've watched my friends play Hollow Knight and Silksong, but your girl doesn't really enjoy platformers. So I was like, no, thank you. I know they're very popular games and very much beloved. But there are also so many games out there that are like a little bit more my speed. Ugh. I swear the terraforming of this is always the worst part. Alright, let's be lazy now. I also want to try and incorporate these sparkly crystal tiles. I'm like wondering, like, what if I make the entire ground of this island those sparkly crystal tiles? Like, is that too much? I don't know if it's too much. Maybe I can make the paths out of that. The Tinka line gives like British pop art vibes to me. Pop art for sure in terms of like decor. I'm really going for like chaotic, bright colors, lots of different styles. We'll be using like the pop art chairs and the pop art lamps. I'm going to bring in Smeargle, and I think we're going to do like some pictures. I want as many colors as possible. My husband does not stream, but we are a team. Every clip that y'all have ever seen of me is my husband. He manages all of my socials. He watches every single one of my streams and makes clips out of all of them and posts them across all socials. So if y'all discovered my stream because of a clip on YouTube Shorts, that's him. That is what he has done. What would you do if there was ever a second DLC ZA? I would have never finished the first one. To be honest, I feel like an odd opinion. I'm not overly interested in DLCs for games, just historically speaking. As like a relatively new gamer, and I mean like I didn't start playing games really like frequently until 2015, there are just so many games that I've never played before. And I would rather play a new game than play a DLC for a game that I finished. DLC news is typically, like, I feel very neutral around it. I know some people get really excited. They're like, there's a DLC, and I'm just like, oh, cool. But, like, once I've rolled credits on a game, I'm hard-pressed to find any interest in it. I'd rather just play something new. And there's, like, just so much and so many games coming out all of the time. I never have nothing to play, you know? In fact, I still never have enough time to play what I want, even with that. So yeah, I'm pretty neutral about DLC, generally speaking. Unless, like, the game was, like, really, really, really good, and I'm just like, there's just no, like, I just need more. But I feel like most games do a pretty good job. I'm not sure what to do with this. I don't know if I should destroy it or if I should leave it. I think for now, I'll leave it and try and work with this space here. Okay, so now that we have this, what I'm thinking is I'm going to make this path, and I think I'm going to have the compound facing this way. Does that make sense? Are y'all following me? I think I'm going to have the main house in the center, and then put the side houses here and here. And like this be the entryway. I will probably have to... I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Ignore the fact that this is actually the path. Ignore that. That's not important right now. But, alright. Just to get some stuff out of the way, I'm going to use my beloved volcanic ash to just kind of fill in what's missing here. Because this is the level that I want. What happens if you fall off the island? Nothing really. You can't die in this game. It'll just put you back up there. It'll just put you back up there. Okay. And then we're going to even out the terrain a little bit. We also have this area down here, which we could definitely turn into something like underneath the compound later. And it looks like this is such a huge area, guys. It looks like we can get down to it from this right here. So maybe I will designate this spot right here. Just with a couple of... If you're like, what? I'm just going to place this here to remind me that this will be a set of stairs. Doesn't really go down here. I feel so bad, Emma. You keep picking games that are that I don't like. Yeah, I would never play a Resident Evil game. I don't play horror games. I'm so sorry. I typically don't play cozy games, horror games, or platformers. There's like my 3 big ones right there. I really love an RPG specifically. But yeah, I guess a story that a lot of you guys don't know because you're relatively new. When I was a relatively new streamer, I tried to play horror games because people told me that they would really enjoy watching me play horror games. And I was like, I don't really feel comfortable, but like everyone really wants me to. So I made it as like a reward for like a number of followers at one point, right? Because I was like, well, everybody really wants me to play horror games and I don't want to like disappoint everybody, so let me try. And so I set it up as a reward, and then we tried to play a horror game. And it got so bad that I had a panic attack on stream, and we had to end stream early. Like, I literally had an attack so bad that I started hyperventilating with my husband, and then he had to go to the stream and end it for me. I don't do well. Like, whether or not you feel like it's logical, it just is what it is. I'm gonna destroy this for now. Actually, I kind of want to... no, I'm lazy. We're destroying it. So after that, I decided not to try to play horror games anymore, regardless of who for. I'm like, if y'all love horror games, more power to you, but I'm not the creator for it, unfortunately. It is simply not I. Yeah, we're gonna keep going here. I'm way too much of a Sunsea bean, it would appear. Here's the thing, though. I can watch other people play horror games. I can't watch horror movies, though. I can't watch horror movies, but I can watch other, like, my friends. I've watched them play horror games for a little bit. But I've never, like, finished watching someone play a horror game. I can just, like... I like to support my friends, and if they're playing a horror game, then I will support them. But I'm not, like... gonna be there the entire time. Like, I'll pop in and I'm not gonna be like, you're playing a horror game? Well, then I can't be here. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, I'll be there for a little bit. Like, I'll pop in and out kind of thing, you know? Are there any Pokemon that you don't have here that you would like to have live in Pokopia? Oh, so many, but like, honestly, probably more than I can even think of right now. I did play Luigi's Mansion, but Luigi's Mansion wasn't scary to me. My distaste for horror usually has a lot to do with jump scares and, like, gore and blood. Which makes Resident Evil, like, a really specifically perfect, non-perfect for me. Do I want to do anything down here? Okay, we'll leave this. Okay, this is now even. Okay. Should play horror games to develop your survivor skill just in case. Oh no, if there's ever an apocalypse, I'm out. I ain't surviving nothing. I'm not even waiting for someone to take me out. For real. What am I surviving for? To live in a world with like zombies? No, thank you. Okay. Here we go. But you know what? Y'all out there with like the skills you gain from your horror games, you live your best life in the apocalypse, okay? You have fun. You have fun. All right, so compound. I don't know what style we're going to do this in, but it doesn't matter. Let's just decide where we're going to do the main. Tinkaton's place needs to be a 10 by 10. Do I need to do anything behind the house? Yes, because if you give them the house, they always want to walk around it. They always want to walk around it, these kids. Okay, these Pokemon. So we need to give it a little bit of room behind the house so she doesn't try and yeet herself off this cliff. So there's 3. That's 9. 10, 11, 12. That's already too wide. However, that doesn't matter because we gotta, you know, we gotta put a wall. So 1, girl, stop playing with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. Me trying to figure out if this is centered enough. It doesn't have to be exact centered, but I want to have like a decent amount of room on both sides. And then we're thinking there's going to be a yard where Tinkaton can make their milkshakes and bring all of the boys to it. In the center here, between the 2 compounds. I got to keep in mind that this little gigantic tower is here. Okay. But we need to have enough room for both the house and the yard and for the boys, right? So that being in mind, I think I'm going to go... Okay, I was like, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. It might. I need to count. I need to see how much room I've got. I need to see how much room I've got. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Roughly on this side. Beep, 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 beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Dang! I eyeballed that! That was pretty good! That was pretty good for an eyeball. Okay. All right. In that case, we'll go this way. We're making it as wide as possible. A little bit of room around it. Some space in the front. But then I also only have so much room. I hope I don't have to destroy. I don't really, if I'm a new view of a Roman old viewer, because I started when you were playing ZA, I would classify you as a new viewer, Emma. But that's because I've been streaming since 2020. Since 2020, and I played ZA in 2025. So I would classify you as a new viewer. Am I gonna have to destroy this? I really don't want to. I really don't want to, babe. Okay, hold on. Okay, so wall. It doesn't have to be 10 deep, I suppose. That's the wall. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Door. I need 4 in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. We can go one more over. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Put the door here. This is how I block out houses if y'all are ever interested, so that I know exactly what I need to do. And because we have a little bit less room over there, I'm just gonna do this. It might not be perfect, but like I need to like map this out a little bit for myself. I'm gonna do a double door for Tink's house because I'm bougie. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be even. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom! It looks like a delicious chocolate treat. I guess it kind of does. Okay, so now that we have the front of the house, let's see how far back we should go. Let's see how far back we should go. Right now we have 3, or 2 technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I feel like that's probably deep enough for Tinkaton's house. Because I'm trying to think. Tinkaton, we can build Tinkmaster's house here, but Tinkmaster needs to have a place to tinker. Tinkmaster needs to have a place to tinker. So let's see. I'm thinking we can do a house on the outside. Like a workshop, but maybe we should do a workshop where all of them can go. Okay. And then we're just gonna lower down here, map out the back of the house. I love how I said I needed to give her room to walk around the back, and I absolutely did not do that, but okay. That's okay. She's gonna survive. Okay. Here we go. What's the opalescent stuff in the ground? It's mysterious stone. It's just it's a regularly occurring thing for this particular area of the game. And I think I am going to have Tink's house be 1 step above the ground like this. I like that idea. And then it should be 4 high. I always go 4 high. Boing, 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 boing. I'm like, regardless of the style of the house, I need it to be an actual house. So we are going to make it, at the very least, the same. Okay. So, mysterious crystal. It might be mysterious crystal. Okay. And then, the way that I am running through this ash, but okay. And then we will pop in a roof. Lifesavers. Okay. And what I want to try to do, because I want this to look like an actual like compound, I'm gonna map out like the roads and stuff in between, and like where the yard is gonna be, so that this works out. Okay. Okay, so basically this will be Tinkmaster's house right here in the center. It's already looking pretty large, and it is 10. I need to double check, because the number of times that I've built these houses and I was incorrect about the dimensions, and then it didn't actually become a house because I was wrong. So sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 by 7. 10 by 7. 10 by 7. That should work. That should work. Okay. Now for Tink and Tinka Tough, I want something similar, but I don't think we need to do fully 10. So let's start here because we have a little bit less room over here. And I want the houses to be kind of like centered. So maybe starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll go 7, 8, 9. That kind of brings us right up in here. Because if we do 9 and then I put walls here. No, I don't want to do 10 by 10. It's too big. Also, welcome in, Jolly Rancher. Sorry I didn't see ya. Okay. But also I need to make sure that this number makes sense for a door perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the middle. If I only have 7 in the middle, I think I need to have... Maybe I can do 6. Let's try it with 6. 1, 2. Single door. 1, 2. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we'll do a single door for the smaller houses. And we will only do 6 across. Like I said, I want the houses to be significantly smaller. Still haven't quite decided what I want to do. I really like the idea of like using a tatami mat. Couldn't tell you why, but I don't have the tatami mat recipe yet, unfortunately. So I don't think I could use the tatami mat right now. Okay. So that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across house. How much room do I have back here? And then we will just mimic it on the other side. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, not 1, 2, 3. 2 because of the door. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can get right up on here. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm on the internet too much, you guys. I literally cannot say 6, 7 and not like be annoyed with myself. Okay, I'm literally just counting. Like, if someone with a recipe came to visit, they could make you some tatami mat. That's true, but that would take quite a bit of time. How big what did I just make? Right, like the tatami green with all of the pink, I feel like would look so pretty. So let's see. That is 1, 2. Wait, hold on. Let me put the walls up so I don't accidentally count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. 6 by 6, 6 by 7. Let's do a 6 by 6. I'm going to challenge myself to do a 6 by 6. Each of these will be just for the one tink. So they don't need to be gigantic. I think a 6 by 6 interior is plenty reasonable. I'm trying to teach myself to build a little bit smaller anyway. It's not like they each need everything inside of the space. Okay. And then we'll give them a roof for now. Also, if you're like wondering, I'm not like mapping out the windows or even the open parts. I'm just really mapping out like a rough idea of what all of this is gonna look like so that I can like plan off of that. I also want to build an area that's a workshop for them. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. Okay, so now we need to build another. I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see. Have you heard of glitter dumplings? Like the things from Five Below? Yeah, I have a 9-year-old. Yeah, like a sketch. Okay. Did I do that? Oh, shoot. Okay, 8. Do those block numbers include making the walls too deep? No, they don't. But I didn't plan on it because each is going to be for one of them, and I'm going to make them all the same color. Me trying to think if I should make the walls too deep. I'll think about it. Let me make the current things. And then I will look. Okay, so yeah, it's right outside the line. Okay, hold on. Let me just line this up because your girl. And nope, right back. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, because we're doing. I don't know if that was right. Well, we'll find out in a second. Okay. Wall. 1, 2. Door. Or door. 1, 2. Wall. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. Wall. Okay. This is working. It's fun to be able to like do the beginnings of like a build with y'all so that y'all can see the thought process. Because like I see a lot of people do like fantastic, amazing builds on YouTube. But some of the questions I always have when I watch like their videos is like, well, like, how did you even come up with this? Do you know what I mean? How did you come up with this? How did you plan this? Can you like walk me through how you like figured out like how, because like when they show it to you, they always kind of like show you the perfect process in like a tutorial way, which is very useful. I appreciate the tutorials. But sometimes I'm just like, how did you even, like, that's just like the idea. It's just like, how did you even, how did you, is what I'm wondering. Like specifically, how did this come about? How did you plan this? How did you prepare for this? Because like, I don't even, you know, especially for the gigantic builds. I'm like, how did you figure this out in your head? Okay, so now let's look and see if I want to do a double wall on the, maybe just the sides and the back. A double wall on the sides and the back so that the front is one color, but then like the wall, I can do a different walls on the side. You have a 9-year-old? Ain't no way. Yeah, I get that a lot, Jay. But first of all, let's look. Okay, so here's what we have for our compound. Crazy how you think you have a lot of room, and then you build a couple of buildings, and all of a sudden it looks like you have a lot less room than you thought. Crazy, huh? Okay, so over here is going to be a staircase that goes down, so that's important to note. Over here is going to be a staircase. Right now, this is their tower. I'm feeling generous, so I'm not going to destroy her tower right now. But I can already feel the itch to destroy it because it's irritating me. Okay. 6'7" doesn't mean anything, just like 69 doesn't mean anything, but it depends on your generation. I'm like, just, you had to be there on why you think it's funny. I feel like people are a little bit hard on the kids. They'll just be like, it's so stupid, it doesn't mean anything. Y'all, we thought 69 was so funny. It's objectively not, but I still laugh at it to this day. So like, it's like we're not that different. You know? It's fine, you know? It's fun. My favorite Pokemon? Aurorus. Oh, are you talking about, I do know what this is. Yeah, I know what it means. Yes. But I'm saying but why is it funny to just like bring it up? I don't really know. Humor is kind of just, you know, social. I'm trying to think of the fact that I want to make these walls double, but I know for a fact I'm going to confuse myself. Anyone else have that? We're just like, I'll just remember. No, I won't. Maybe... I knew it. Yeah, most people do. I'm quite known for it, actually. I can tell you it's annoying. Oh, I bet. Let me try this. Like, can I do this on the outside and not confuse myself? I don't know. Will this make the buildings too thick? Will this make the buildings too thick? I don't know. Let me try. Let's give it a shot, but it might make these buildings a little thick. Let's see. I think it might be okay. I think it might be okay. Bing, bing, bing. Reference, somebody's like, yeah, it doesn't really have to. Oh, I don't have enough of this. Okay. Let's just do it this way. We'll do it with Ash. We'll do it with Ash. Ash Ketchum specifically. Bing, 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 bing. All right, y'all. Don't let me forget that these outer walls are specifically so that the inner walls can live their life, and we can do like a wallpaper. Thank you, Stephanie, for reminding me that I wanted to do wallpapers. I swear, like, building with double thickness walls in mind is like crazy levels of advance, because like I just don't think of that half the time. And now the building going all the way to the back. My goodness. Bink, 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 bink. Like, now her house is right on the edge. I don't love that, but it's too late to change it, in my opinion. All right. Now I just need to make sure. Did I do both sides? Okay. Maybe let me just do like one thing to like make sure that I can remember. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Your mom doesn't have enough. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna eat this bread and I'm gonna calm down. Okay. All right, that's the outer wall. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the outer wall. Okay, that's the outer wall. Just gotta make sure that I know that these are the outer walls. It's making these buildings freaking huge. Okay. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. Here we go. And then once we do that, let me start carving out a pathway for the rest of the compound. I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, oh, okay, I want there to be... Ooh, this is gonna get in the way. Okay. I'm gonna have to destroy a little bit of her tower for this to fit. Just a little bit of destruction. Or the tower can, like, low-key kind of blend into the... It's gotta be the structural piece, huh? Ugh. Okay, let's see. It's like built in. It's built in. Built in, child. I don't know. Technically... Oh, wait, I have an idea. Okay, hold on. I'm like, you could say it kind of goes into her house, at least for now. And then we're just gonna get rid of some of the others. There we go. This tower has no rhyme or reason anyway. I can destroy parts of it. Okay. Outer wall. Outer wall. Outer wall. Now all of the rooms will be able to have, houses will have wallpaper on the inside, which will be very cute. And then their ceilings will be good. All right, so now I'm thinking, what should we put in the center of these buildings? The tower was the first thing to go. At this point, I'm just feeling a little lazy. I might destroy the tower, but I feel bad right now. The milkshakes and the boys in the yard, correct. Because they'll be like, it's better than yours. And I'll be like, damn right, it's better than yours. Like, she could treat you, but then she'd have to charge, right? But I'm like, what is like the best? You know what? Regardless of what goes in the center, let's map out. Let's at least map out what that's gonna look like. Okay. So I'm thinking, are these homes too close together? We don't have a choice, Ninja. I'm making a compound for the Tinkaton line, so I want them to be close together. Think like you love your best friends and you guys all want to live in a house where you're essentially neighbors. I also want I want the houses to encroach on whatever I put in the center to count for their living space as well. So no, I want it to be like a little compound. So I don't think they're too close together. Okay. Yep. I hear you. Let me see this. This is all limestone on the ground, by the way. Amazing. Okay. So we have this big area that's like kind of a yard. I literally can't stop making milkshake jokes in my head. Okay. And then we're going to have a pathway between all of them. See, now I'm thinking I really should destroy this tower. Oh, by the way, someone was asking, what do the Tinks like? Let's see. Because like we have a lot less room than I was hoping for, which is not surprising. Everything always looks bigger before you build on it. All right. So they're like cute stuff, metal stuff, construction, things that look like food, exercise, and sweet flavors. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, sorry. And then cute stuff, like group activities, exercise, and sour flavors. So the flavors differ, and they prefer group activities over things that look like food. Okay. And then for Master, we have cute stuff, blocky stuff, and then exercise and spicy flavors. They also all like a bright environment. So there's very little variation, which makes sense. We have really just the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down is all that's changing. So blocky stuff, group activities, and looks like food. So I'm like thinking to myself, we have the compound here. We can't really take it any farther back. But like I want this whole island to be for them. So I'm just like, I'm so glad I found one of your videos because now you're my favorite Pokemon player. Oh, thank you, me. I appreciate that. Let's see. I feel like they need a little dojo, as well as I feel like they need some sort of dojo for exercise, but I also feel like they need a workshop. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I feel like they need a dojo, but I feel like they need a workshop. But there's not a lot of room left on this island as is. So I'm like, I don't really know. Because I'm like, I could do the corners here. I could turn these corners into something. I could like put something off to the side here and something off to the side here. Activity spaces on their roofs. That's an idea. I would need to, if I was going to put something on their roof, I really need to plan that out ahead of time. Also, their roofs are so high though, Nika, it's important to note. Their roofs are, because it's 4 blocks tall, whatever is above them isn't going to count for their house. That's something important. So I might not put anything on their roof. I didn't really want to do, I think I wanted to have more of a spread out thing. But I was like, I could put something here. It also makes me wonder, like, is giving blacksmith, there are not many of that stuff. You don't know what? They are essentially the blacksmith of the game. They're giving blacksmith very intentionally. Yep. They actually are the best builder of the game, in the game. I'm like, I can't go much further back even if I wanted to. I have quite a bit of room. If I destroy this tower, I have quite a bit. Actually, not even that much, really. Not even that much. I'm seeing that drunk tower, all I think is would smash it for a window view. Because I'm like, I want to build this. I want to build this like thing back up. Because I'm like, right here on the side, I could do like a little mini dojo. And then right here on this side, I could do a little mini blacksmith shop. But to do that, I'd need to get rid of this tower. Like, really not like a huge dojo, you know? It doesn't have to be big. I also want it to be slightly shorter than these buildings as well, which is something to note. I don't have a whole lot of room here. You know, we could like get rid of this, and then that would give us a little bit of extra room, and it would rock us right up. Okay. That gives us as much room as we can get there. Basically. Just knock that out. Let's see if I can make something that will work for a little dojo. Because I love the dojo we made for Glade. I would love to make one for Tink, but maybe with more pink. And let's do it inside the ground so it's shorter. Do I want the buildings to touch? No. If I do 6 and 6, I can make a little 5x5 dojo. If it's gonna be 5x5, it should sit farther back. So maybe go back 2. And then if I go back 2, I can take 2 off the front here. So it's a little bit farther back. Okay. Yeah. We can do a little 5x5 dojo. I didn't know you could lay down blocks and remove them at the same time. Yeah, because you can do a replacement. So you can do a replacement. Oh, I never did the back of this. I never did the back of this. Okay, hold on. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. What? I forgot to do this one back here. Okay, in that case, let's actually bring it even farther back just by 1. Although 5 by 5 might be hard. Can I do a door on a 5 by 5? 1, 2. If this is a wall, and this is a wall, can I put a gate in between here? 1, 2. Yes, I can. Okay, that's okay. You know, just to get a general idea. Okay, so we'll get like a little tiny dojo. I'm not even gonna do this because like I don't even want it to be like that closed in. I kind of want these to be open. So we'll set this aside as a little dojo. And then how many steps back is this? 1, 2, 3. It starts 3 steps back. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so tiny. That's okay. It's tiny, but it's okay. It's nobody's house. Okay. And then there will be a pathway this way, and I do want it to be too wide to get to these stairs. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's what we're gonna do there. Also, I've got a little bit of this that I can do to make a pathway. And I'm just gonna do that so that I can like see what I'm trying to do. Okay, that'll be a pathway that goes this way. So in the same way, no. This tower is gonna have to go, y'all. This tower is definitely gonna have to go. Look at that. Ah, shoot. Destroying this is gonna be so annoying. Ah! The dojo's for Jayde, right? Nope, Jayde already has a dojo. This little dojo right here is gonna be for the Tinkaton line on their compound. So they're gonna have house, little dojo. And then over here is gonna be a place for, is gonna be for, like their blacksmithing and stuff. Although I might even see if we can make it go a little bit farther back. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, well, let's at least pretend that it's not in the way for a second. 1. This is actually, okay, hold on. This is how much of it needs to go away right now. I think we can get rid of the majority of this. I think we can get rid of most of what we need to get rid of, or at least for now. Does the corset not hurt? No, corsets are just close. Beep, beep, beep. I wish there was a more deconstruction. These building streams are so relaxing. I'm glad, oopsies. I'm glad you're enjoying. It's fun to map all of this out with you guys. And then you can see what it will look like when we get to it again. Eventually. Can I get rid of just enough to have enough room? Oh, is that enough? Let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Excellent. That's all I have to do to get rid of enough space for that for now. It's gonna have to go, but for now, this will at least give me an idea of what we can do with it. Okay. All of our main buildings are mapped out. I kind of need to get rid of all of this that's on the ground right now to like give myself some room. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of volcanic ash here so I can get rid of all of these extra blocks. Because because there's a lot of extra stuff in here and I just want it gone so that everything looks organized and clean. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then let's take some of this so we can get this out of the way. We'll try and keep that in line there. And this out of the way. Okay. Compound looking good. Everything is even. How much green do I have left? I have some of this. Let's go and make a pathway from door to door. So I can kind of map this out. And how I want this to look. I don't know if that's going to be green, by the way. I'm just using whatever I have in my inventory to make a pathway so that it just kind of makes sense. Like that. And then we'll have pathways going through the sides. Okay. Yeah, it's getting cohesive. We might have something in the center to like, you know, a little yard or something so we can walk around the sides. I think could be nice as well. Wait. That could be interesting. Okay, wait, let me try something different. Hold on. Okay, so let me get rid of this for a second. So I'm like, that doesn't look too bad. It looks fine, but I kind of want it to be more communal looking with maybe something in the center, you know? Let's try that. Let's see how that could look. So instead, maybe something like this. Okay. Ooh, ran out of grass. Okay. I need something to give me the same vibe. Kind of like that. And then we could put something. Okay, hold on. It needs to be wider if that's what I'm gonna do. It needs to be a little bit wider. You know, we might not have enough to do all of this, but we're just mapping. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Like putting the yellow on the outside like this kind of gives like, when you're in Japan, they have like this little extra section that's like tactile for people who are who have like visual impairment. So that's what this looks like to me. But like essentially something like that. Do I have enough to go across? With like a center area kind of going on, you know? Yeah, like a fountain or like a park, even. You know what I mean? a fountain or a park, something that just kind of like makes it look. A fountain could be nice. I haven't used the Pikachu fountain since Bleak Beach when they have you build it, you know? I love watching you build and figure stuff out. It gives me such joy to know I can do this once I get a Switch 2 in this game. You can! Seriously, I'm not really a builder. At least not in my opinion. So, you know? We're going like this. I think it would need to be like a little bit wider. Hold on. You know? Sunken play pit. Also cool. Yeah, I think it would need to be at least one deeper if we were going to do anything. Let's try adding some iron plate flooring in a second. It's going to look really intense, but just helps me kind of figure out. Kind of makes me want to get a Pikachu fountain and see if we could visualize it here. That makes it pretty small here by going in one more. That's kind of hard. It doesn't create a lot of contrast. You know what we could do to make more contrast? I could put the limestone in the middle. That would help. There we go. So then they'd have this room to run in between. Even just like a garden or something. Because honestly, a Pikachu fountain might be a little bit tall. A maze. I don't know that we would have a lot of room here. It's pretty small, y'all. A Pikachu fountain. But you know what? Right here. Do you see like right here? A Pikachu fountain here at like the entrance of the compound could be pretty good. Truly, you know? We could have something here once we get like the other houses built. Okay. I'm happy with this. Let's get started, I think. I gotta think of what sort of material I want to make these houses out of. And the vibes. I do think because the houses are so close together that I want a slightly more open air vibe, if that makes sense. And you might be like, what does that mean? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. But hear me out. You're like, what does that mean? I don't know. But I need like less walls in the front. Simply open the air. So to keep it a house, but then I also made this a double door. So I might close that off and do like a gate or something instead. Instead of like a wall here, maybe like the wooden pillars here, like wooden pillars or even glass. You know? I think you're hungry. What does that have to do with open air? Although I might need to put something right here because I don't want the fact that the walls on the interior are different to show, I think. I'm not sure. Like that. You know? Okay. I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. I do need stairs to go into this place. Oh, also I definitely took that too far down. That needs to be like that. Okay. Something like this. No, the houses aren't going to stay being made of volcanic ash, Dan. It's how I mark out the houses and their general shapes before I actually commit to a design. Otherwise, if I spend too much time humming and hawing over the stuff, I can never like get started. So ever since I started using the volcanic ash to sketch out the houses, it's helped me a ton. Okay. It's going good, Lucian. Thank you. Say my username in Japanese. Frady cat. Fure di kato. Fure di kato. I don't know. Something like this, maybe. Okay. And then we're gonna have a workshop here and a dojo here, a really small one. Oh, he was in the thing. He also just said it's was left in suspense. Oh, he actually typed in chat, Lucian. He typed in chat and he was like, it's always been a nose and I think it's weird that you think it's a mouth. And I'm like, well, oh well. Okay. Also, do I have any more of this? I do. Okay, hold on. I was like, dang. All right. We're not actually using this color, you guys. Nobody freak out. Okay. But I like where this is going. Just ran out. Okay. I like where this is going. We're going to need pathways that also go here to here. So let's use some of this. So I can think about where the rest will go. Okay. Pathway to there, and just... Ah! I went too far. No, okay. And then we do here, okay. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking in terms of like where the grass is gonna be leading up. We'll have our main buildings here. We're gonna go with, I'm gonna try really hard to do this because like it's not really my forte, but I'm gonna try and do, let me get out of this. I'm using all my stamina. Bright houses, like pink roofs. I'm still not exactly sure but like I'm trying to go, you know? I think like once you get used to Magnemite, you realize you can use whatever materials you want to build and then replace it all as you go in the end, you know? Like once you get used to that idea. When I first started out, I was like, whoa, I didn't even think about that. But like now I have. Okay. But I have an idea. I have inspo in my head. A creator did this amazing like Japanese dojo build that I think I kind of want to mimic, but hers was like a traditional dojo, like red and everything. I kind of want to do that, but like pink. I'm thinking like in the center, I'm thinking like right here where I'm standing, a fountain, and then maybe some sort of like Japanese garden in the middle, maybe even a slide, and then having like the big dojo here, like which is Tink's house, Tinkaton, Tinkmaster, and then Tink and Tink and Tough, and then here will be like a smaller offset, and then here will be like where we have like their construction, you know. How often do you guys rip Pokemon card packs? I don't say we rip packs that often. We actually tend to buy more singles. I've had a lot of cards, Amber, that I've collected over time. I mostly collect Japanese illustration rares, and SARs. That's what I do. So my binder is mostly all that stuff. And then my husband collects mostly for particular Pokemon. So he does Zero Aura and Mawile, and for example. And then my daughter also does Absol. She collects Absol cards, and she collects all of the Applin line cards as well, Pikachu cards, and she also, just to give you some examples. So quite a bit of things. We'll be going to Collecticon this weekend. We're excited. Okay, let me see if I can find the creator that I'm talking about, you guys. I'm literally about to go to YouTube right now. I know the name of the creator. Their name is Horrible Gaming. Horrible Gaming, and they do gigantic builds, like something that I could never dream of. Not even like dream of. I don't desire to make things as big as they make them. They are scary big. Scary big. I think they're an old Animal Crossing builder, so they've been building for years, and their builds are so ungodly massive. I don't even know how they conceptualize them in their head. Like my entire Pokopia existence would just be that. So I found the idea that I'm thinking of, but I want to do like a pink version. However, yeah, that's the name of their channel, Horrible Gaming. It is very ironic, but I don't know how to show you guys the picture. Hold on a second, because it's you'll only see it for their thumbnail. It's only the thumbnail, so I don't know how to capture it so that you guys can see. How will I do this? Let's see if I can figure out a way to show you guys. Let's do this one. Okay. Just me trying to figure out where is on here for you guys so you can see what I can see. Where is she? Where is the dojo? Oh, okay. I think it's down there. Okay. There it is. All right. Whoop, and then we'll go whoop and whoop. Okay, so this is it's really small. I know you guys can't see it that well, but do you see the vision? I don't know. I can't do anything this intense because I don't have enough room. But this is kind of like the inspo in terms of style. And how they have like the open sides over here. It's extremely intricate. It's insane. But how like they have the two compound houses over here that are like open walls. I think I want to try to do that where you can like kind of see inside of it. I'm not exactly sure if it's possible. I won't be doing it red, and I won't be doing it exactly like this, but just to give myself some inspiration for like how they managed it. No, this isn't Zoybean. This is Horrible Gaming. Zoybean makes much smaller builds in comparison, more cozy. More cozy. This is like super intense. Yeah. So we would be making something probably 1/10 this scale. 1/10 this scale. But I like the idea. I like the base color scheme outside of the red. I think it's beautiful in red, but I don't want to make it in red. So if I like make this a little bit smaller, and you can kind of see I'm like taking the main building back here for Tink, right? And then the buildings on the side being the other ones with the compound in the center, but much. So that's how you open the air. Yeah, that's how you do it. I don't actually know if it's possible though. Like this was my idea, but like I have so much less space to do this. I don't know if it's actually possible to do it. So that's just one idea that I have. We'll see. We also might try for something more modern because Tinkaton is a pretty modern gal. So we might try something more modern, but that's just like an idea that I was like working on in terms of at least going around the favorite. My daughter's favorite Pokemon, Terapagos. Terapagos, specifically, actually. That's awesome. I live in a smaller town and can only find one local game store that sells singles. I love the pretty full art cards, though, like IRs and SIRs. The different types of cards is a lot. There's so many. But yeah, I collect almost exclusively Japanese IRs and SIRs. And I love them. And I would love to do a binder tour for y'all one day. It's so much fun. But okay, where are we at? Oh, we still have an hour. Sweet. Those builds take forever to build. Yeah, this is this person. It has to be their job, Brian. I can't even imagine how else you would do it. But I'm thinking, based purely on this picture, if anything, do I want to make the roofs black? I think whatever roof color that we pick, we need to do it for every building. Do you know what I mean? Whatever roof color we pick, it needs to be exactly the same to make this look cohesive. And I think that we should do the same roof that I did for Gallade's building. So let's go back to Pallet Town real quick so I can take a look at what we used for Gallade's building. We might I'm thinking of maybe doing like wooden houses, but then all of the accessories being the brighter color. So like the roof would be a bright color, like the walls are like a general color on the outside, so all of the buildings look the same, but then like the wooden pieces are pink and the roof is pink and like all of that sort of thing is what I'm kind of thinking, because we don't have like that much space to work with. If you haven't seen Gallade's dojo, I was really happy with how it turned out. So let's go take a look. Because even though I built it, does that mean I remember how I did that? No. Oh, there's the queen. So this is Gallade's dojo. I think it turned out beautifully. This is my boy Gallade's dojo. We have these on the outside. So we will be building something much smaller scale than this, but the same basic idea. It's Gallade's dojo, but Charcadet and Armor Rouge do live here. So it's nothing crazy. I just want to have tatami mat and some punching bags and some strength rocks inside of it. Beam, beam. And we used like a double roof situation, and we used these. You built this place so beautifully. Thank you. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm thinking we have like the same general style for the whole compound. I'm kind of thinking doing this whole style for all of Tinkaton's compound. So the walls and everything will be wood, but instead of a green roof, a pink roof. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like a pink roof, so it's like really bright, and then maybe a little bit more metal elements where we have some extra wood ones like these. But yeah, Do they chip in, or does Gallade cover the rent? I actually think that Armor Rouge mostly pays the rent from all of the battles that they win. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. But this is like the general style that I'm thinking of for it. I like it a lot. 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 Pink roof. I'm actually going to take a picture of this just so I have this like for myself. Because like I've done a lot of styles of buildings, as y'all can see. Like we have this one. We have Aurora's very like modern mansion. We have this estate for Gardevoir. Right, I've done a fully Japanese style build over here in this building. Japanese inspired with this, like an old Shido style. So I just couldn't decide. I think I want to kind of go this route for the compound, but we'll see. Let's see. Right, I'm like, I think the pink will be really cool. Yes, I would like to get rid of a picture. Which picture? Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? All right, I don't need too many pictures. I'll get rid of this one. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. boing, 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 boom. Hey Jahara, what brand of filament do you use for your cosplays in the 3D printer? I just started doing my own and I left it in the sun to air dry and it melted. Is that normal? Yeah, it is. Don't put your prints in the sun, Zerendi. We actually built an entire helmet, and on one of the last painting processes, we put it out in the sun to dry. Melted a dent into the helmet. Devastated. I feel you. I feel you. There's no filament that you use. That's not going to happen. It's plastic. 3D printing in itself is heating up the plastic and then cooling it back down. So if you heat it back up, it will melt, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. I've been there. It sucks so bad. Not to scrape it off my deck. Whoa, that sucks. I'm so sorry. All right. We're going to go with this general design for Tinks. I think it'll be really cool. Let's just start off, everything else aside, by getting a bunch of roof and painting it pink. I think that would be fun. As for a break, I'm going to continue with Momentum. Oh, which brand? Ooh, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. My husband might know. If he's listening and he has a minute to go check, then that would be great. Okay, let's go get the pink paint from Aurora's. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to start by just building all of the roofs. I don't have any wood right now. It's really a shame, and I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm, you know. Thank you, Queen. Also, do you think, you know what I think would be cool? Instead of like having like white as our accent, I think we should do black. Because like you can't tell me Tinkaton isn't giving black pink, you know? Like it's giving black pink in your area. For sure. So I think like we're going to rely on some black paint. Oh, you guys, that's right. That darling Sasha. It was so fun spending time together. That is my daughter's Pokopia name. Oh, I love that Aurora's is mentioning her. That makes me so happy. Hold on a second. Ramsey, Aurora says she misses you. Her response to that was, so good. Not the cackle. All right, Queen, I need you to make some more pink. We're going to need a lot. If Aurora's ever gets a Mega Evolution, I'll probably just burst into tears, truly. Not even probably. I know for a fact I will burst into tears. All right, thank you, Queen. I'm going to go to Rocky Ridges, and let's get this roof made. How much roof am I going to need? It's going to be a lot. I just know it. It's going to be a lot, and it's going to be really intense. But I think if I know for a fact that I want the roof to be pink, we have to do the pink roof first. We have to do the pink roof first. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at this and I'm like, yep, we have to do the pink roof first. And then we'll figure out what other accents we can do, because it's just going to be so overwhelming. Also, am I still carrying all of that? No. Did I do what I think I did? Okay, well, I have 92 of that. So let's see how much roof. I think this roof is made with squishy bricks. Hold on. What do I need? This one. It's made with squishy clay. Heck yeah, we don't have to change anything. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of this. Like a bunch of it. Okay. I'm going to say we're going to need like at least 300. Probably more. Let's do 350. I have another like 99 squishy clay later. And then we're gonna need a few of these, a few corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna build upwards, so we're gonna need, I don't know. $70. I don't know. I'm trying really hard not to have to come back to this for a minute. We could end up needing a few of these, but we're not gonna worry about that for now. But I am gonna get a few of these. This is the max that I can make right now. I have to go back and get my other squishy clay, but you know. And any Pokemon Superior showed up, and that weird giraffe with like the little munchy hoodie. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Let's get Smear in here. Hi, Smear. I really hope that after I made all of that this dies properly. I probably should have checked. All right, this is the pink that I think we're gonna go for. I need, Munchy hoodie is, thank you, jeez. Because I feel like this is too pastel. I think I actually want it to be like bright pink. Oh my god, that's so intense. Okay. Okay. Yes. Bright pink in your area. Whenever I use pink stuff, I'm a very pastel pink kind of girly. So this is not what I'm used to, but I want this to be bright. I just feel like that's what needs to happen here. And then we're making sure to dye the underside of it pink as well. Whoo. Okay, keep painting stuff for me, sir. Pink. Good thing Aurora's is making us some more because we're already burning through our pink here. Okay. Alrighty. I hate that we have not quite enough to need this, but I will still use it. Ooh. Almost forgot to do the underside. Okay. I hate when I do that. It's such a waste. We're going to do this. We're just going to go start on the roof. None of the roof should need anything fancy. I do want to put the Magikarp pieces on, but we'll worry about that after we get the other pieces done. Under the corners, 70. Looks like we're going to have enough. This compound's going to look crazy. Okay. And last but not least, I hope this looks okay. I think it'll look cool, but I think it's just going to take me a while. Okay, here we go. Yes. All right, thank you, Smear. You have a good day. I'll see you later, King, okay? Let's go, y'all. Back to the Skylands. Also, I love that y'all knew which Pokemon that I was talking about when I said the giraffe with the munchy hoodie. They're so fun. What? Oh, ooh, I'm wondering. I was like, what if we use some of those like garbage blocks as like the pathways? I don't know. We're going for it. We're gonna go for it. I don't know if it'll look right, but like we're gonna try. We shall see. All right, we got to run all the way over there. We're pretty far. We're not that far, but we're not close. We're not far, but we're not close. We're not far, but we're not close. Also, this guy. Hi, buddy. He spawned off stream. There's the compound. We definitely have a lot of room in this corner to build something. I should keep that in mind. There's so much room. We have so much room there, but okay. Let's start with the house in the middle. Actually, no. Let's start with the side house, because I'm afraid that if I hate it. I'm afraid if I hate it. Okay, hold on. Let's eat some bread. Okay, quick reminder for myself. This is too high. Too high is important to note. I'm so glad that I only made it too high. Bless myself. All right, so now I have that picture on my phone. Here we go. I also built a little front piece, which is pretty cute. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna have room for that. I'm going to build under the assumption that we don't have room for that right now, so we'll just start with the side ones. Let's start off with... Oh, we can't start with the corners. LOL. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just placed it. It's already looking pretty cute. Oh no. I might love it, actually. Hello? Can you stop playing around? There, thank you. I'm realizing now, like, how tall this is. Okay. Okay, the roofs don't touch each other, which is good. I might see if I can figure out a way to get, like, a front area up here. Because I do like how that looks, but we'll see. I love how I was like, I'll do one in case I hate it, but I already think I'm gonna like it, so I'm just not gonna stress myself out about it. The color is... These ones die really good. Usually I would venture to say that a lot of the stuff dies weird in this game, but these ones look good. Maybe you build an ash house temporarily next door so you can spawn closer. It's no big deal. That one is close enough, and it keeps Ditto at like peak happiness, which is good for this area. I don't mind. At least not for now. All right. And then here we go. I gotta think about where I'm gonna build the furnace for this area as well. That's something to note. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's only too high. We're working with 350 of these blocks. In theory. We should be pretty okay, but... Girl, I don't know. I know there's actual math that I could do to figure this out, but you know, I would prefer just to live in constant fear. Hello, Quee. Okay. Okay, it's definitely gonna give cozy. It's definitely gonna give cozy. Let's go all the way around. Let's leave the back alone for now. I'm glad we painted the underside of these. And on the off chance that we do run out. At least we can still have a good vision for how things look from the most important angles, if you will. Oh shoot, I think we might run out. Like maybe just barely, child. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes I wait to do the corners, but then sometimes I'm too lazy to go back. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The buildings still look a little pseudo-ugly because they're made of ash, but like we'll survive. We'll go this way. A story time. Oh, you know what? Somebody did ask about a story time earlier too. I'll just tell a simple story about this time that I was in Japan for study abroad. If you guys didn't know, I studied abroad in Japan. And then I moved there after graduation. It was a fun time. And one time I was about to go, I went to the club with my friends because this was college. And at the club they had a bunch of, whatchamacallit, lockers. Hold on, are we good on both sides? Really? Okay. They had a bunch of lockers, right, at the front of the club, and that you could put your stuff in. And I was putting my stuff in the locker so you didn't have to go out to the dance floor with it. But then I realized that the locker didn't have any locks. There was no way to lock the locker, right? And I was like, that's weird because it's called a locker, right? There was no way to lock the locker. Okay, no, this is looking proper. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, how am I supposed to? Hold on, is that right? Does that go like that? Yes, and then the Magikarps and thing. And I was like, oh, hey, so I turned to my Japanese friend and I was like, hey girl, these lockers don't lock. I don't understand. Welcome in, Valbryn. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I can't, if I can't lock it, I'm like worried that someone's gonna take my stuff, like my purse and stuff, because I can't lock the locker. And she was like, she like looks at me, right? And she was like, why would they take your stuff? And I was like, because it's unlocked and so they can get to it. And she was like, oh, like if some girl had the same purse as you and she opens it up and she thought it was her purse, so she takes it. And I was like, so we're like just staring at each other. And I'm like, no, like they just like, no, like she doesn't think it's her purse. Like someone just sees that it's unlocked, so they want to take it because it's available. And she was like, but why would they take it if they know it's not theirs? And then so we're just staring at each other. And I'm like, you know what, never mind. I feel like we're not even coming from like the same place here. Like, I guess we're not even coming from, like, I don't know. It's just so uncommon. It's not that they don't have theft, but there's particular types of theft that are a lot more common, and that's not one of them. So like she just literally didn't really understand what I was saying. She was just like, I don't understand what you, like, why they would do that. And I was like, you know what? Okay. And you know what? That's fair because I was in Japan after she had been with me in the States. And you know what I had to teach her in the States? Because Japan is a very cash-based country, or at least it was 10 years ago. Y'all gotta remember, I was in Japan 10 years ago. It was a very cash-based country at the time. And so my Japanese friends came from the US and they would just like always have wads of cash in their wallet. Just always have wads of cash, right? And I just had to keep telling them, I'm just like, because we would go out to like the stores or whatever, and they would go to buy something, right? And they would go to buy something, and then they would just like open up their wallet and just be like, and pull out like stacks of 100. And you're like, why would they have so much money? They would just, it's because all of the money that they had to use in the US while they were studying abroad, they just pulled out the entirety of it. Almost the entirety of it in cash. They just keep it on their person. Because they didn't really use their credit card like that. So they would be like, they would just like pull out wads and they would just be like, how much was it? And like be flipping through the cash. And I was like, what are you doing? Stop that right now. Like, don't pull out the whole thing and flip through it to find what you need to pay somebody. What are you doing? Are you trying to get us mugged? Please stop. And I just remember them being like, I don't know what is the problem. I'm just like, what is the problem? Please stop doing that. So yeah, that was just like a fun little like thing that we learned together of like teaching them how to like just not do that. I'm like, hey, yeah, if you guys could just like not do that ever again, thank you. Not that you're already robbed. I get the reference. I kind of want. Oh, my phone is almost dead, child. How did I do this? This is what I mean when I literally cannot remember how I achieved something. Is it like that? Is that what I did? If you're like, what are you trying to do, Jahara? Shh, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. How did I do this? The way that I be building with hopes and prayers. Okay. I don't think that'll work. I think I need to do one more layer. It might not look right with how much room we have here, but we're gonna see. Hello, Mango. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you as well, Dactyl. In public, Aaron Eve left his wallet on the seat to save it as he left to do something. I was gobsmacked. That's very true. You could like be at a cafe or like at school, and to save your spot, you would just leave your wallet there or your laptop or any of your belongings at all. You would like leave your bag. And that's how you saved your spot, like at the library or a cafe or whatever. That's just what you did. Honestly, living in Japan was really fun, but it did spoil me in a way I needed to work on. Numerous times when I lived there, the next morning when I went to like go teach, I couldn't find my keys like literally anywhere. And I was like, where are my keys? And then I would like look everywhere, and I would go outside, and I realized that I'd actually left my keys in the door on the outside of my house. Just abysmal behavior, truly. I don't know. Like, perfection. That happened on multiple occasions. Like, truly, what was wrong with me? I'm thinking I want to take these poles here, dye them black, and do this. You don't do that in Mexico. You don't do that in the U.S. either. You know? And then you don't do that in the U.S. either. You shouldn't do it anywhere, in my opinion. You shouldn't do it in Japan either. But you just get used to it. You just get to a certain level of just comfort, you know? And like lack of fear, which is great. I guess. Which is great, I guess. Okay, wait. I think we've finished the roof. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I think it's so funny. I have so many more of these and no more of these, but I need more of these to go around the edges, I think. Yeah, I do. I need more of these to go around the edges. And then I'm gonna need some I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the corners. How many do I have now? Just 4. I think this will be a cute little compound when we're done. It looks pretty. Oh, I actually am not done. Oh, I forgot I had to do these ones. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I was like, why do I have a lot more than I thought? I'm like, I really overestimated. It's because I needed to do these. Okay. No, not the peach. Well, okay, you're hungry. I get it. You think... He said, did you mean peach? No, I didn't. I was like, I thought I had more to do. You do. Okay. These will be shorter than the others. I'm like, I didn't actually build them. I was like, what on earth? I thought, how did I so woefully mess that up? Like, okay. And we're probably going to open that up. Do I want to go one higher or like keep it really short? I think I'll keep it pretty short. Okay. Let's try to keep it short. I say let's, like you guys are here. I'm going to try to keep these shorter. And then watch me like put the roof on and then be like super irritated with how it looks. Okay. Because like I hate when I can't be seen in these corners. Beep, 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 beep. Everything looks so much more imposing. How do I, okay. Like, should I have tried to make it the same height? Will it make more sense if it's the same height? Actually, you know what? I like the variation. I like the variation in height. So I think that's okay. This is the Sparkling Skylands. I think this is okay. I don't, the roof doesn't get in my way when I'm underneath it, so I'm fine with this. I like the height variation. It is interesting. The height variation is interesting, so I will take it. Lower, back. I'm stuck. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if she actually estimated properly. Now I'm getting worried again. Oh, okay, hold on. Can I do it from like here? Heck yeah, brother. Okay. I still have plenty of corners. Bink. Hello, Landis. It goes well. We build the Tinkmaster compound. There we go. Okay. And then let's do the second level. Let's do our corners first. Putting the roofs really kind of brings this whole thing together, obviously, but it's like pick the part of the build that you really want and then figure out what you can do to make other stuff match that, I guess. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, we got 67. This feels like a joke. We have 67 left. Hold on, we have 4 of these. Is that enough to go across? Oh my god, it is. Little twofer right there. Little baby. Hold on, I'm gonna go all the way across because it's cute. Yay! Adorable! Choski! Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go and do this version here. Boom. Have you been to Poke Park Kanto? No, I have not. When I lived in Japan, I was not a Pokemon fan. Also, I was a teacher and a student for both times that I lived there, and so I was also poor. Full transparency. I didn't do a lot of traveling or anything like that. more. Okay. Wait, we can't do the corners yet. Okay, hold on. Come on, please. That was uncalled for. It's not that big of a deal, Jahara. Right there. Get out of my way, Tink building. Come on, please tell me she guesstimated close. Don't make me do more of them. Get out of my way. I will destroy you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nope. You know, it's nice that you can just vaporize your enemies sometimes. Stop playing with me. Okay. This is serious. Here we go. Please. Okay, here's the moment of truth. It's giving 75. Okay. Yeah. She made enough. I will take 20 something. As a leftover, I will take that. I mean, it would have been better to be within like a 10, but it's better than running out. Well and truly, it is better. Okay. Can you just get in there? Yay! Ta-da! We did it! Do I know Honkai Star Rail? Isn't that about the same people that make Genshin? Genshin Impacto. Bim, bim, bim. Okay, and so I like the color of those. They're pink. They're hot pink. We have a whole little Tinkaton compound coming together. That's right. It's still Hoyo. Hoyo, Hoyo. Oh, I do not like Hoyo. No, no, no. Okay. But they started it. They started it. Actually, I don't want that, no. I don't want that there. Get out. Oh, that's okay. The red is up there. That's red, I know. All right. I think that the vision is visioning. How are we doing? We have 20 minutes? Wow. Okay. We just need some more corner pieces, or like the top little pieces. But I think that this turned out perfectly. It's really cute. This will give us a pathway to go out to whatever we build over here. Who will live in this compound? This is going to be a compound for the Tinkaton line. With Tinkmaster living in the center, Tinkatink, and Tinkatuff. Or Tinkatuff and Tinkatink. That doesn't really matter to me. We're going to make it work. Okay, I'm happy. Now it's like, what material do I make the outside out of? I don't know. If we're going off of... Ooh, my phone is almost dead. If we're going off of this, it would be like a dark wood. So I'm like, we could do a dark wood with like the regular color wood. But I kind of wanted to have more of a metal vibe. I don't know. We could make it out of iron. Would that be too intense? Would that be too intense? I wonder. It's like concrete. Hold on, there's a workbench around here somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna move that a little closer. And then we can put like I'm thinking like a fountain right here. I don't know. Okay. Bink. What about a dark chocolate in teal and pink, like early 2000s houses for girlies? Ooh, that does give kind of like synthwave, you know? Synthwave vibes. Drop an iron swatch. We could see. We probably have some iron in here. Yeah. So this is iron plate flooring. Here, let's put some stuff in the front. You know, you got a little iron plate flooring. I think if we do metal, I find it weird that we never see any Pokemon visiting you there. They never like jump on the little lift and come over. I know, right? But nobody lives here yet. I don't know if you've realized, Dan, but like once you start building homes and like have Pokemon live there, whatever it does to their code, they start to move towards wherever you built a home. So as soon as we actually classify these as homes for Pokemon, they will start to come to this island, but there's nothing for them here yet. I don't want it to feel cold. I do want it to feel warm. So maybe like the dark wood could definitely work. Also, these are double walled houses, so the outside will be different than the colors we see on the inside for the wallpaper. However, the wallpaper will still be visible from the outside. I'm also thinking of doing wood slats on the sides here, and like a different color. So to keep it sort of like this open look, and maybe not even doors, but like probably doors on Tink's house because of like the majesty of it. Like 2 pink iron doors, I'm thinking, with some windows on the side. Do I have any of the wood pieces with me? I don't think so. This is damaged wooden flooring, so I don't know if you could really like see the vibe, but like the pink with like the dark wood. Hello, welcome in, Blue Thunder. That could do something. I used a lot of that stuff. And I mean, a dark wood would be very neutral for us to put a bunch of bright colors in here. Because I'm thinking bright pinks, some baby pinks, some teals, and some purples is really what we're going for to make this super Tinkaton coated. Okay. So what do I need to do? What do you need to do? We need to go to Pallet Town. I think we are very much in need of wood, but that's nothing that I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes doing. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to get some doors and the like built, I think. We might pick up some paint from Aurora's. I also might see like if we have any wood left over in Pallet Town or if we took it all to Rocky Ridges. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Another story time. Hello, sir. I need you to follow me. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Is it wood? In light of the epic fundraiser, can I request a story time be about an important, impactful childhood teacher you had growing up? Oh, sure. I can do that. I would say my most impactful teacher, if I can think of one. Look at all of this. I built all of this with such like excellent wood. Would be my English teacher in high school. She was so funny. She was terrifying. She was one of those teachers where if you didn't bring your textbook to class, she would make you sit outside in the hallway. She was very unforgiving in that way. And at the time, she was really quite unpopular with the students. But we also respected her like deeply. She taught us a lot of Latin, and she used a lot of Latin in how she talked, and she always talked about her different travels and all of the places she'd been. Super strict, but you could tell she just loved teaching, and I learned so much in her class. We read so much Shakespeare, and we did so many poems, and in hindsight, I think I really enjoyed her class because we spent 100% of it learning. And she really like pushed us to do better and be better in everything that we did. We did lots of reading. She had us do skits sometimes. So it was a really like involved class. It was never boring, ever. And she was very like flamboyant in the way that she spoke. She was an English teacher, and she would always kind of walk about the classroom with gestures like this. And she would be like, I don't remember all of her stories, but she'd be like, now when I was in France, I went to the museums and we saw a painting. And in that painting, you know, like she was very expressive. And she was just kind of like this middle-aged white woman with gray hair. She was so awesome. If you were talking in her class and she would just be like, Jahara, do tell us what it is you speak about that is more important than the words of Shakespeare. And I'd be like, nothing, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Moving on. Like she was not like the cool, chill teacher that was like your friend. She was not your friend. She was your professor. She gave professor, but she was a high school teacher. I love her. I hope she's doing well. I have no idea if she still teaches or not, but she felt like a drama teacher, but an English teacher. She was a drama teacher, but an English teacher. I just need to take this from you. And yeah, she was by no stretch of the imagination the cool teacher. Come here, sir. But her class was fun. Her class was very fun. And you needed to pay attention and you needed to try. But I really, really liked her. On that note, I also had a drama teacher because I was in theater. And my drama teacher, I absolutely love her. The phrase that I tell you guys at the end of stream sometimes, make smart choices, is actually a phrase that my drama teacher would say to us every day at the end of class or at the end of rehearsals, because I was always in plays. Make smart choices. And to this day, even when I was a teacher, I tend to tell people while when we're going somewhere, make smart choices. Loved her. She was so great. Have a good weekend. Make smart choices. And I got that 100% from her. So, two really awesome high school teachers. I loved high school. High school was a fun time. It wasn't the funnest time I've ever had in my life, but it was fun. Aw, Zerendi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. If y'all received a gift sub, please say thank you. Look at this. I feel like I can give him some wood from that, right? Okay. Make me some lumber, sir. Oh, my cooking teacher in high school had a similar saying. He would say, make good choices. I love that. I love that stuff like that sticks with you, too. I feel like as a teacher, you can only hope that some of the lessons that you give to your students stick with them. I wonder, from the time that I taught young students, sometimes I idly wonder if there's anything that I taught them or things that I said, phrases or anything that has stuck with them. Or if they have any memories of me or lessons that they learned. I think about that idly once in a while. Where are all my choppy boys? Where are my choppy boys? Scissor is always ready to do the work. Now Scyther. Scyther, I don't know. Scyther! I'll do my best to get this built before you guys see me again. I want to put tatami in these houses, but I don't have the tatami recipe. Which reminds me, actually, let me go ahead and turn this on so y'all know I'm serious. And let me move it. Hold up. Does anybody know if there's a specific place you can find the tatami recipe, or is it just something you found in the ripples, or like as a daily buy? I'm hoping it's not that, because then I have no way of getting to it in like a quick timeline. But I am hoping. Why is the Pokemon Center bedazzled? The current event. The current event. I need to make some more of those roof pieces while we're here. For me, it was a random ripple. Best bet is to hunt one. Days you get the message, you're more treasure ripples. That was yesterday for me. So I did so much hunting too. Okay, also I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. The tatami mat recipe, Rika. $60. Let's try this. I know for some of the you just like never know where to go for some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually might just do a couple of these. A phrase I have learned that has stuck with me is champagne taste on a beer budget. And that more came up in a discussion of money and finances. Like, be realistic with your income. You may have the shiny thing, but you can't afford the shiny thing. Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't the case, Rika, because then I'm just gonna, you know. What is one Pokemon-related item you wish they sold? Oh, there's like tons, technically. I wish they had more interior items, you know? I wish they had more interior items. That would make me so happy. Rocky Ridges. Rocky Ridges. I'm also going to go get some more. I realize I can't tell the difference. Oh, you didn't mean in the game. I was literally thinking you meant in Pokopia, Dactyl. If we're talking real life, I would love a full-size Aurora's plush. Yes, nerdy. I would love that. I would like more Aurora's things in general, but I have like the babyest plush. Hello, Smear. Can you help me, King? Yeah, okay. Well, you know, full size is in big. Because, like, they made the full size evolutions, but they're way bigger than actual evolutions would be. You know what I mean? Those are like giant evolutions. I just want like a big giant one. That's what I want. It would just be, I would want to be able to sit on it. I would want to be able to sit on it personally. Daily buys, yeah. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I do have it. I know my daughter has it, but I don't. I have all of this cool stuff. Anita. I don't have it. That hurts. Oh well. Why? Why did the environment level increase? I didn't do anything. Yo, that's 10. That's max. That's max. Yeah. Somebody suddenly became happy with me. I wonder who it was. I wonder if it was Charcadet. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna buy this because I just feel like you should every time. Who's happy? Show yourself. Show yourself. Well, that's good because now we have like our pop art table. And we have all of our luxury stuff now. Ooh, the stylish Pokeball print is so nice. It reminds me of the hotel in ZA. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate it. Okay. Who moved? I think Charcadet upgraded. I think it was Charcadet. Also, Kadabra, why are you not equally as happy as Abra and Alakazam? You all live in the same house with the same preferences. What is your problem? Whatever. Hi. Okay. Lastly, I'll head back to the Sparkling Skylands, even though we just hit the end of stream. He wants his own room. He's sick of these. I'm sick of these guys. I'm sick of these guys. They're always sleeping in my bed and reading my stuff and touching my crystal ball. I hate it. Can you imagine? Oh, gosh. I have so much more wood that I need to make, but I think I am going to make the outside of the buildings with, like, wood, and then we'll do some pink stuff. That's true. That sometimes it's just the food. That's what it is for Ghastly and Haunter right now. Do I hear that? Hold on. There's a ripple right there. Let's go check it. Beat to Tommy, beat to Tommy, beat to Tommy, beat to Tommy, beat to Tommy. Ah! Dang it! Felt mat. Okay. Let's go run by the rest of the water and see if there's something. Oh. And those ones only work inside of the prefabs too, which is like boo, boo, hiss, boo. I don't really be using that. The automatic door recipe, that one I do have. Here's the view we get. Yeah, no. The tower's gotta go. I'm so sorry, y'all. The tower has to go. I ain't doing it no more. The whole view. It done messed up the whole view. Here we go. I think I'm just gonna go across for these ones. Like this. These ones are gonna get Magikarps facing outwards. Yeah, we'll do that. It's like a multicolored sore thumb. It just doesn't go with the vibes that I'm looking for. Alrighty. I don't think I made enough. Oh well. Go across here. Go across here. Took like a large Japanese tower. Well, that's interesting. That's definitely a thought, Annie. I think it might be easier to build one from scratch, though, than to alter it. You know? You know, like, put, like, the different, like, layers of, like, roofs on it. But, like, it's kind of close to all of the other stuff. How should I do this? Should I go all the way back or just across? Let's do across like this. Well, how many do I have left? 22? Okay. It's probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That might be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. Heck yeah. Okay, that leaves me enough. Okay. Will I worry about filling in the roofs? You know, a little bit later. A little bit later. For these ones, we'll leave little sushi rolls like that. It's cute. It's cute. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how that turned out. I am curious about this here. Like if this were like black. Actually, I think it needs to go one more in. Yeah, like there. What about rooftop gardens? That's also possible. It could be really cool. It would be cheaper. Obviously, that wouldn't be red, but you know. Doorways. Do we do doorways or do we leave it open? Hard to say, hard to say. Also, we get rid of this. Okay. Since the other island is taller than this island, rooftop gardens might be a really nice view from the other island, you know? That could be really nice. I'll decide like what other accents to put once I get like the wood going on all of these. Because one thing that I want to make is... Where is it? These wooden posts. I want to do these, I think, in the pink. Yeah, okay. Okay. Everything's mapped out. The space is mapped out. The roofs are on. And I think we're looking good. And then, is this the right grass? This is indeed the right grass for it. It comes out pink. The fact that the grass is going to be pink here is tray perfect. I'm so excited. Hello, Brittany. Thank you. Somebody in chat mentioned it a few streams back, and I've been trying it ever since. But it's after 6 now. I love y'all. Thank you so much for helping me. I will see you on Friday for the next Pokopia build. We'll probably be revisiting this. I'll probably be working on it throughout the week. And you'll see the progress. So let's actually take a picture now. Let's take a picture so maybe we can get like what it looked like before versus what it looks like now. I already have 2 pictures of them sleeping, you know. Just me trying to, okay. There we go. This is the before. We'll also do this. I love doing this for my mods. Oh, hold on. I forgot the helping hand sign was still on. For my mods, hold on. You guys can take a picture real quick. Ready? Let me just move upwards a little bit. There you go. Screenshot from my mods. I'll use that for my picture for today. Yay! Bing, 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 bing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow with some Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which I've been really enjoying. And then we will end the night with some Horizon Zero Dawn. See you later. Have a good night. Make smart choices.